Hi, Taurus. Welcome to Moonfire Tarot. I'm Jules, intuitive tarot reader. I have a couple announcements to make, but we are getting into your career, financial goals, cash flow, energy advice, and all that good stuff. All right. So my announcements: I launched my tarot lessons and oracle reading courses. If you're interested in getting started with intuitive tarot reading, I have video sessions. Learn at your own pace. Replay. I put myself in the hot seat as well, so you can see the cards like meanings in action, and I can break it down as well. So multiple readings. And my second announcement, I partnered with Chalkboard Candles. They are a great company. They, for all my international listeners on the podcast, YouTube, whichever, they mainly serve US and Canada, but they help teachers make more money. Basically, they donate a portion to a fund where they people nominate teachers and they get a little extra for all their hard work. So the candles are coconut wax, handmade, and they smell delicious. I'm a sweet girl, so I got the bookworm. It's an apple cider cinnamon donut smelling candle. It makes my room smell great. I love it. 55 hours of burning time. All right. Use code Moonfire15 for 15% off. I'm going to link their website in the code and description box below. Okay. So with all that out the way, Taurus, let's get into your readings, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Would love to hear from you wherever you're tuning in from. All right, Spirit, talk to me for Taurus. Taurus and career. What's coming up for them? What do they need to know? Ooh, I see courage and putting your demands on the table. All right. Very nice. That's pretty self-explanatory, right? Spirit, what else? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Let's take a look here. All right, freedom. Okay, that is all about breaking free, having financial freedom. Looks like it's something you guys are manifesting. Now, that could be freedom with finances, freedom in your schedule, a job with more flexibility may be needed, maybe on your mind right now. It could be self-employed. Harmony. All right, so a lot of you, you're seeking, so you could be seeking to be self-employed and having more control, more peaceful environment, or some of you may just want more flexibility, financial freedom, peaceful state at your job, like something calmer office, and higher monies in the future. All right, it looks like this is good energy that's coming through for you, Taurus. Moving up energy, that is all about level ups, raises, promotion, stepping more into your power. Starting off really strong. All right, and cultivation. All right, let me see. Long term and timing. Good luck. All right. Beautiful energy so far. So what I'm seeing here, a lot of you, I feel like you're headed for this level up in your careers, or a more peaceful work experience, higher income is coming to you. You may be manifesting it literally, or you're, doing it through hard work, or, whichever. But I see right now where a lot of you may be is cultivation. You're in a growing period. Everything you're doing is for your growth. Okay. It's for to reap the rewards. This card feels really strong. Okay. And it looks like you are, whatever this change is coming, it is a long-term opportunity. Okay. Whether you're seeking a new position, or you're leveling up, or you're going to be self-employed, it looks like you're going to be doing this for a long time. And I am seeing timing here, but good luck and good fortune are next to it. So with all this energy coming out right away, and even with the courage and putting your demands on the table, some of you may be asking the job for a promotion or more flexibility, etc. It looks like there's some type of prosperous energy that's on your side. Okay. And astrologically, all the planets are direct right now. So communication is better. Like, just things are just going to be smoothing out a lot. There's even something happening with Jupiter. Check your air signs. Placements, I think it's 18 to 29 degrees. I know it gets really technical, but if you are into birth chart placements, this is looking like what I'm seeing with the air sign transit, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini placements in your Jupiter, your North Node, things like that. So it's a really exciting time. So it looks like some of this energy is hitting you. So a lot of you may have some of those placements. It looks like things are going to fall into place in time so far is what I'm seeing. Okay. So let me see what bottom of the deck. I do see expression. Let me see. And star power. Wow. All right. That's almost, what do we split on the table? Shining, expressing yourself. Some of you may want a creative field, but for most people, a lot of times that comes out when it's literally something to express and letting your skills shine. Like, you're going to be stepping into a spotlight. This is a lot of like level up energy. Okay. So take whatever you're learning right now and see it that it's leading to that position that you're going to be happy in, that a long-term opportunity that you're going to be wanting for a while, and the financial blessings are there. Okay, it's looking good, looking good. For some of you, connections may be relevant. This is all about rubbing elbows with the right people, building bridges that may set the opportunity, that may set all this in motion. Okay, so if you get invited to networking events or company parties, it's a good idea to go when I see these cards showing up. All right, so let's scoochie this pile up here and see what Tarot has to say for you for career. Spirit, what else does Taurus need to know? Our bulls, our Venetian bulls full of love. All right, Spirit, talk to me for Taurus. What else is coming up in their career, financial goals? All right, the Tower. Okay. Lightning moment breakthroughs. Okay, look, if things have been moving slowly, that's about to change. All right, the Tower with the Knight of Wands. That's forward movement, passionate energy, drive is coming through. See, this feels strong. Empress energy. That's technically your energy, Taurus, regardless of gender. Birth of a new age, abundance, creation. All right. Empress is not broke either. Okay. Judgment. Let's see. Backstory. 5 of Coins. All right. 10 of Wands. Backstory. So that cultivation energy. So judgment is all about rethinking the past actions, deciding what needs to go, what needs to stay. And it looks like you may be in a period of reflecting or rising from the ashes is what I'm seeing more here. 5 of Pentacles can be financial hardships, poverty, struggles. 10 of Wands, this guy, for my podcast listeners, he has like, almost cursed there, a shitload of bricks on his back, basically. And he's doing whatever he can, but 10s are ends of cycles. All right. It's forward movement, and it looks like all the energy that you have been putting out there is going to pay off. All right. From what I'm seeing here, this is a rise from the ashes. It looks like more like, and in this deck, it is marked earned rewards. Okay. So it looks like all of this stress you've been handling is leading to some type of breakthrough with this Empress energy. Okay, and even with the Oracle cards, bottom of the deck, 6 of Coins. Let's see. The Devil and 10 of Pentacles. So higher income. Some of you may be giving out a lot of energy or finances, or you may be even obsessing because of all this stress about higher incomes. But it looks like the 10 of Coins is right behind that. Devil energy, which is having a lot of coins, financial security when it comes to career. Okay, building lasting securities and feeling very secure. And I do see the Hanged Man under the deck as well coming up next. So that is another card, rewarded sacrifice in this deck. But, it is sometimes surrendering and doing everything you can to get to this higher point and trusting in the divine that it is going to be coming towards you. All right. And I see 7 of Wands here, all in determination. All right. So it's like, the universe is answering your call, your prayers, God, however you see that. Looks like, you always have to meet the universe halfway. You've been doing that and then some. Okay. So beautiful energy to see. Spirit, can you talk to me more? Any other things before we move on to cash flow? Let's see. King of Coins, Earth sign energy. And here we go. Networking again. All right, so King of Coins could be a boss, but that's about abundance. He's a good business owner. He's stable financially. But remember, I told you about the connections card and networking events. King of 3 of Cups is all about going out, that's like dating, reuniting, having a good time, celebrations, right? But in careers, could be rubbing elbows with the right people again. Frolicking, business parties, etc., or, you may be in the position. I do see 8 of Cups. You may need a break or some type of change of routine, walking away from things that no longer serve you, or just, sometimes I get this card when I'm working too much on Moonfire, you know what I mean? They're telling me, walk away for a little while, that's a side message there, but it looks like some type of change of things. And honestly, if you're leveling up this much soon and you're giving it all you got, that could be the change, what you're walking away from, obsessing, worrying. Spirit, talk to me more about the 3 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. All right, some of you may have that stress on your mind. Celebrations, you may even be afraid of shining. You got courage. Remember when we split the deck, right at the deck split, we split the deck with courage and putting your demands on the table. Some of you may have anxiety in your current position about the level up, about networking, about maybe talking to your boss and then frolicking, okay, with that Nine of Swords. But the Page of Swords and this deck's a little boy dressed up as an architect drawing out plans. And Page of Wands is Princess of Fire energy. Okay, it's exploring, it's being fearless, putting yourself out there, not worrying. It's contact, it's messages, it's seeing what works, and just getting that courage in you. Seven of Wands, in this deck, this woman has like a fierce look in her eyes. So it's kind of encouraging you to go forward, Spirit. Anything else? Page of Swords. All right, more messages, more contacts, more potential. That's also learning. In this deck, rapid fire planning, strategic. You be percolating, but this is messages. And here we go. High Priestess. Why the High Priestess? Ace of Wands. High Priestess to the Ace of Wands. All right. So that is about trusting your intuition on a new passion. All right. A motivated beginning, getting fired up. Okay. So it's like you may be silent. As a side note, some of you, may be silent about some of these things that you're looking for, to put your demands on table, or a new project, or, but it looks like you're going to get motivated. You're going to get out of it, or at least that's the advice to do so, to put yourself out there, talk to more people, network, all that good stuff. All right. So let's take a look at cash flow, and then we'll get into advice. Spirit, but more advice. But this looks like more like, the trajectory. I mean, if you follow it, I know it could be hard sometimes with that Tower energy. It looks like you're having a breakthrough, rapid changes, good energy. And it's a good Tower, Spirit, talk to me more about Taurus and cash flow. We got temperance, healing. All right, some of you may need to take a break. All right, there's a lot of stress and worry and working hard. All right, temperance is also moderation and healing, one thing at a time. Okay. And if you, as far as finances is concerned, if you have a lot, I see the Five of Pentacles showing up. That could be financial worry and burdens. If you have a lot of purchases, bills, or things you need to get, moderation, one at a time. Okay, when it comes to cash flow. Three of Wands, that's waiting and making plans with conviction. Here's another Tower, rapid changes. Let me see, and another Ace of Wands. A new beginning, new projects, new passions. Okay, something's driving you soon. All right, it's gonna be, I'm gonna get another card on that. What do we got? King of Swords. Air sign energy may be relevant. Okay, that's thinking critically though, and that can be also about communication. Okay, Spirit, talk to me more. Tower to the Ace of Wands for cash flow for Taurus. What is this? Let me see, what do we got here? The World. All right, again with the leveling up. Three of Pentacles. See, that's another card. Perfecting skills. What do we say? To cultivation. All right, teamwork, collaborations. All right, something, the lightning moment, a new project. You may get an offer to be invited to work on something, to an event. The World is public recognition, level up, victory. All right, and again with the putting yourself out there. And so you're graduating, Taurus, all right? And you're perfecting those skills, and it's likely, and some of you may be getting a promotion with this job, with this reading, basically. A Knight of Swords, another fast changes, Six of Pentacles, let me see, and Six of Cups. So that is like Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Let me see. A lot of kings showing up in your reading too. Let me see, where are we going with Six of Cups? A lot of people showing up. I even had a King of Cups before winking at me. Now we have the Queen of Wands on the table. Okay, so there is something, for some of you, Six of Pentacles, that's giving. All right, special bonds, cherished memories, thinking about the past, right? And it's like you are now in this position, like you're going to be getting more money, basically. It's like a change, being in a position to give more. Okay, so when you're reflecting on the past, don't let it hold you back. With the Queen of Wands, she stays confident. Now, these could literally be multiple people in your life, all right, that are showing up here, because I do see a lot of connections being built. So just in case there is like a sign to be giving with, people that that kind of energy. Some of you may have kids as well, and it could be being able to provide more for them. Okay, you know, with this kind of energy and standing in your energy, standing very fiery. Fire sign energy is showing up here just in case. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, in case you do know those people. And then we also have the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns with that King of Pentacles, King of Cups showed up too. Water, we have basically all the signs here. So you may be going through some type of evolution. These are representing just a lot of figures in your life to talk, as I do see a lot about communications and teamwork, but it looks like, you know, things are going to be changing for you. It's a very uplifting reading. All right. Cash flow, no different. It looks like there's going to be some type of level up that's going to relieve a lot of the financial burdens and give you some form of healing. And it may come out of nowhere with the tower. It's like lightning in the sky, okay? Spirit, talk to me. I just get the download, like for those of you getting these invites, getting these offers, put yourself out there, tuck the financial gain in the back of your head and just keep going. And then just, you know, just keep going, all right? Don't, like, you know, if you're networking or something, just give me this image, like, don't feel nervous. Like, is this the person I'm supposed to meet to give me that offer? You know, just enjoy yourself, all right? And trust in divine timing with that energy. Spirit, talk to me. Advice for Taurus and career, financial goals. This feels strong. What do we got here? The energy is gaining momentum. Yes, definitely. I just feel strong. Confidence is the key to your success. Yes, don't be worried about all the anxiety over building these connections or messages, or, you know, sending out resumes. Maybe for some of you may be wanting to leave your job for something better. Yeah, take time to breathe out. I do see a lot of like burnout warning here. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yes, tens are ends of a cycle. A time for healing. That's like temperance. Take care of yourself, okay? And let me see. Be bold and make the first move. So courage and putting your demands on the table, you know, trust your intuition, you know, feel when the moment's right, okay? It's time to release negativity. Yes, the Nine of Swords, a lot of anxiety, worry, a time to give rather than take. Yes, Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. That's all about giving. Again, bonds, people you know, maybe some type of reconcile, smoothing things over. Okay, so rubbing elbows again. And I see, what is this? Mediate and contemplate. All right, very interesting. So you may have things to sort through, and I see don't let your past hold you back. So if you had a rough history, I don't see drama cards showing up, but if you had a rough history maybe in your past with networking or putting yourself out there, or financial burdens, maybe, you know, there was whatever the situation was, the past is coming back a lot, okay, coming up a lot. Don't let it hold you back. You may need to think about it, think it over, trust your intuition, and, you know, try to stay positive about it. See it in a different light, to be bold, you know. All right, Taurus. So beautiful energy. You are leveling up. Light and love. I hope, you know, everything works out, guys. And remember, check your Venus signs too. That's love and career, you know, sun, moon, rising, Venus, always those dominant placements for the tarot, okay? Light and love, guys. Best of luck.